Hey, what's up, people? We're back. It's another video. I'm revitalizing a dead series that I haven't talked about in years. It's called Resell Rants. What this series is going to bring you is I'm going to tell you 5 items a week that are absolutely awesome to resell. If you see them at a yard sale, you see them at a flea market, you see them at an auction, you're going to want to grab these items. Every week, I'm going to tell you 5 new items. I've been there before. I've seen thousands of items flip. Time to share some of that knowledge. So if you're thinking about getting into reselling, these are the videos for you, for sure. I mean, you can make a ton of money. Just follow my guide and you're going to be okay. Oftentimes I get tons of questions. People often ask me, they say, Brian, how do you resell? Where do you buy your stuff? Flea markets, auctions, Facebook, anywhere. Anywhere. You just talk to your family and friends too. Say, yo, you got anything old in the basement you want to get rid of? I'll buy it. But just to start us off here, our number one bolo of the week right now, there's no particular order here. There's no ranking here or anything. I'm just ripping off 5 items that I sell incredibly well. First up, we got free weights. I know. This is a pretty obvious one. I mean, oftentimes they aren't free, but they are free in motion. But, when you go anywhere, you can get $1 a pound for these usually. So at a yard sale, just recently I was at a yard sale. I bought like 100 pounds worth of weight for I think $5 a weight, and then I got a discount on top of that. So at that point, making the deal is going to be how you negotiate on your end. But then you could throw these right on Facebook Marketplace, $1 a pound, and they will sell within 24 hours. I guarantee it. Sometimes when your weights are a little bit higher than 45 pounds, once you cross over into the 50-pound free weight range, then you add a little premium to your weights. It's $1.25 a pound. Retail for some of these weights is crazy right now. It's like some of these weights, people are getting away with $2 a pound, especially at Target. If you buy weights, or fitness thing is never going to die. People are always going to want weights, buy them, sell them. I even buy rusted weights. That's something like I could tell you about. You buy rusted weights, people still want to buy the rusted weights. They don't care that it's rusted. They will still buy it. So don't let that hinder you from buying the weights. Our second item here, I don't have an item sitting around because I sell them so fast, but it would be stools. I love stools so much. I see them for free on Facebook Marketplace all the time. I find them on the side of the road all the time. Oftentimes you get these stools for free. But one day I was walking down the street and I walked by a store that was selling stools and furniture, and I looked in the window just to gaze at the prices of stools, and retail for stools is like $100 a stool in most cases, sometimes 50 a stool. But you get a set of 4 stools, you could rip them for 50 to $100 pretty quickly, and people are going to blow you up on Facebook for them. That's a quick local sale too. You don't even have to package them and ship them. I remember this one time I picked up my buddy, actually, shout out to my boy Seth. He dropped off 4 stools and this is the thing, you build a network with your friends. You have your friends, you let them know that you're a reseller, and let them know that, say, hey, when your parents are getting ready to throw some things out, just run it by me first. Let me see if I want it, and I'll kick you some money back if you bring it to me. So, Seth brought me a couple sets of stools. I threw one set of the stools up there for, I think it was like $100 or something like that. And then this lady messaged me and she said, would you ship these to like Allentown, PA? And luckily, Allentown, PA was like an hour from me. So I let her know. I was like, hey, logistically, if I was to ship these stools to you, it would cost like $200 additional on top of the 100 I'm already charging you for the stools. And she was like, I don't care. Charge me whatever. And I was like, whoa. I said, how about I just drive them to you, you throw me another 100. And she was like, done. So I just drove to Allentown, made that money, and then I kicked Seth some money from the stools. But don't sleep on the stools. The wooden ones do the best, and then the metal ones, you got them too. Any type of stool is going to do well. But, yeah, look out for those stools. All right, our third item of the show today would be our boy Mike here. It'd be anything Michael Jordan. You see that 23, you know it's for you and me. That's all I know. Michael Jordan is probably one of the most profitable basketball players in the NBA, next to Kobe Bryant. And I mean, you might catch a lot of flack for trying to sell Kobe Bryant stuff. Like, you're going to get the common people that say, like, you're a sicko for trying to profit off of his death. It's like, no, buddy. I'm profiting off of Kobe Bryant's legacy and great career. If you're thinking about his death, that's incorrect. That's wrong. Kobe was one of the greatest basketball players ever. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and watch Kobe Bryant just talk for an hour. It's just some of the greatest mentality, motivation ever. But this guy here, Michael Jordan, this guy, I mean, people are going to be wearing Jordans long after Jordan's gone. It's crazy that Jordan is Nike. Jordan is Nike, in my opinion. Without Jordan, Nike would not be as good as it is today. They'd be battling with Adidas a little bit closer. But I do think they have the edge, especially after they lost Kanye. I mean, yeah, you know, what are you going to do? But Michael Jordan stuff, don't sleep on it. The earlier the Michael Jordan, the more money, you know? Like this large cutout, I haven't even posted this thing, but every time I have like somebody come over, they offer me like $200 for it. I paid $50 for it like 10 years ago, I think. But it's just nice to have Michael Jordan around. I actually have a whole box of Michael Jordan stuff that I just have around. I collect Michael Jordan stuff, and sometimes I just wait on it. But there's decent amounts of collectors of Michael Jordan stuff, so this is something to keep an eye on. All right, another item here. This is item number 4 of the week, Legos. I'm telling you, do not sleep on the bricks. You move a brick a week, you know? You can move bricks all day. Luckily, with this case, I got pretty lucky. I mean, this big, massive brick, big stuff like this, like pop art stuff, is like really in. So like that's a moment there to just talk about pop art for a second. Anything like weird and interestingly big like this, like somebody's gonna want to put this in their apartment and be like, I played with Legos when I was a kid, and it's crazy to have a massive Lego brick just lying around. And Legos, so what I do is I'll go to a yard sale, flea market, thrift store, I'll take a look at the bag, I'll gauge the bag, I'll see how many minifigures are in there, and then I'll stockpile the minifigures. What I'll essentially do is I'll buy a bin of Legos for like 20 to 50 bucks, maybe sometimes 100. I'll strip all the Lego minifigures out of there, because Lego minifigures are the new gold. They sell for $1 minimum. You know, you can go on eBay right now and try to find Lego minifigure heads, like bulk, and people like want like $1 a head. It's pretty crazy. So what's special here is that, you know, I've been stockpiling Lego minifigures for over 5-6 years now. I probably have over 10,000 to 15,000 Lego minifigures just lying around. Some of them are upwards of $150 a minifigure. Some of them are like $5 to $10. Some of them are 20. It's just very various. I mean, no Lego minifigure is less than $1, which is crazy to me. So I probably have about $15,000 in Lego minifigures at the minimum. But what am I going to do with those? That's like, I don't know. That's a rainy day fun thing. Like, that's something that you could take on vacation and post and list while you're on vacation. You could even ship. You could have a whole operation on the road with Lego minifigures. That's why it's just something to keep in mind. Like, they don't take up a whole lot of room, and you can be posting, listing these, shipping them from anywhere, essentially. You know, you don't even gotta print labels for that. You could write it and ship it. But, yeah. Legos, don't sleep on them. Seriously, don't. And oftentimes you get like $5 a pound for them when I go to sell the bulk Legos. And the best way to sell them, take them to a flea market, throw them on Facebook Marketplace, and occasionally I'll ship them. But your best bet's taking them right to the flea market, because people are, you know, watering at the mouth. And put it in a clear bin too. That'll help it sell much faster. You put it in a bin that people can't see what's in the bin, you're going to lose a lot of sales because people are just going to walk by it. I remember I was at the flea market last week and I dumped a bin of Legos. It was in a black bin. I dumped it into a clear bin, and all of a sudden they sold like that. It's because people could see what was in it. And our last item of the week is a special item. This item sells within 5 hours of every time I post it. There's no doubt in my mind this item sells every time. It's these Xbox 360 wireless adapters. You know, sometimes you get the generic ones. Sometimes you get the OEM ones. The black OEM ones go for $20 quick. Like, I'm talking instantly. Like, you could go to a yard sale, find one there, post it. It will sell before you get home for $19.99. No problem. Sold these two. This one's generic and this one's a little broken. I threw this one in. I wrote in the description perfectly. I said, you know, take both of these for 10. Boom. Sold within 5 minutes. You can't beat that. When things sell that quick, you're going to be in a pretty good zone there. So, everybody, I want to thank you for watching. You know, I got podcasts coming out. Tough Times is coming back. You know, had to fire Mizbo, but what are you going to do? Got to keep moving. That's Tough Times. Man, we got more Resell Rants. I got more of Yard Sale Season 1. This takes a little bit of time. I want to be perfect with my editing. So, you know, bear with me. Like and subscribe. Also, coming up soon, the update on the Travis Scott war. I've been battling Travis Scott right now because I bought a Utopia briefcase that was of poor quality. I'm in an ongoing dispute with PayPal and Cactus Jack and some of his employees. I wonder where their employees are based out of, because like the attitude I'm getting from some of these employees is crazy from Cactus Jack's end. But PayPal should have us protected. Let's see what happens here. You know, Travis Scott disappoints me more and more every time. I mean, I ordered a t-shirt off of his album too, because I was like, maybe this t-shirt's going to be cool. And yeah, it ships with 1 week of the album release. It's been like 4 weeks. No t-shirt, no update, no nothing. Travis got my money and he's rolling around the world. But I don't care, because it's just another Resell Rant. Stay tuned for more, people. Like and subscribe. Let's make some fucking money together. Gabagool, Stony Soprano. Like and subscribe.